Hi, Aries-taurus. Hey, Queen. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome into our astrology tarot reading. This is timeless for you, Aries-taurus, okay? So whenever you find it is when it's truly meant to resonate with you. I thank you to all the members who tuned in to our pre-meditation and channeling session for this particular reading. We got a lot of good insight, good messages here, so I'm excited to share that with you all. But first, we're going to sound our singing bowl. And then I am going to get your incense lit. So, in our pre meditation, and again, if you guys want to join us for our new test out series, you can join the channel. The link is in the description box below if you're watching this on maybe your phone, or I think even you might have to go to like a computer to see the join button depending on the type of phone that you have. You can join at any level for right now for this round of astrology readings because all members will have access. And then if it goes well, which it has for this first one, so I'm excited about that, it will be exclusively for the highest tier on YouTube, which is just $2.99 a month for our Thorns members. All right. So I hope to see you guys over on the membership side of this particular channel, and definitely check out Patreon as well. All right. That's all down below. You guys know the deal. And if you're new here, welcome. I don't think I even introduced myself. My name is Gabrielle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So as I was saying in the pre-channel, we were getting a lot of throat and crown energy. So I want to start with the throat here. And then in the extended over on Patreon, we'll burn a crown chakra incense. I think it's super important because my lovely Aries-taurus babies, you all are about to enter into your season. You are leading the charge. You're in the North Node. You're also in the midst of all this eclipse energy, okay? So I am sending so much love to you guys because I can only imagine. I'm feeling it. I don't even have Aries in my chart, but I am feeling it. So I can only imagine what's going on with y'all, all right? Sending you all so many big hugs. All the hugs I can, okay? But we're going to get that incense lit. I'm going to sound our singing bowl. We'll get into the channel messages. And yeah, I think that'll be what we do. Yeah, that is what we do, right? Here we go. All right. So the messages that we got were mainly centered around this hesitation, almost, Aries-taurus, in breaking away from some sort of conditioning, some sort of desire for an intimate connection with someone, and or it felt very much like family, like very deep wounds within the higher heart is what we tapped into that are trying to purge out and clear out. Okay, so a lot of heart matters. People that you care for, people that you love, people that mean so much to you, people who you want to mean a lot to. Like it can go so many different ways with how it was coming up, but the main message there was it's time for you to be the star. I think that's maybe what I'll title these reads. It's time for you to be the star. It's time for you to stand apart from things that have really limited you here, Aries-taurus, okay? And it's in your power to do. You know, I almost feel like with the energy in the group I'm tapped in here, it's like, oh, all you have to tell me is I got to break through something. Yeah, I got that. Like, I can do that part. What happens after, I'm not sure. But if I got to break through something and detach, No problem. So I think you're going to find yourself doing that quite a bit, especially because you are being a shining example here, Aries Taurus energy. Especially for those of you more on the Aries side, or if you have multiple Aries placements, you are that shining example through the North Node energy of how to lead in the self, how to be centered, and know who you are. Really investigate and explore that. Okay, so that was also coming through. We also had a very strong feminine presence, mother figure here that might have been projecting quite a bit. So again, I think this is a mother wound for a lot of you all. I'm not going to say we all have it, but it feels like for this group I'm tapped into, you guys are really starting to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. And that is not saying that you haven't been independent, you haven't been self-sufficient. I'm sure you all have, but energetically, it feels like feeling very much so comfortable in your own energy signature, which is a very vital part of that Aries energy. So it's really Aries leading the charge here, okay? I just heard Taurus is taking a back seat. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's the fire within you all, within this collective that is burning and churning and growing. All right. It's very beautiful to see. Yeah, we got Gemini here. And you've got the 12th house for the energies that are surrounding you. Hey, Herbal Angel. Thanks for being here, love. Welcome to the tribe. Hi, Solar Moon. Good to see you, love. So glad to see you guys here. All right. So we've got curiosity. We have intellect, networking, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. This is what feels like tethered to that. It was an Empress that came out. This is what this 12th house, it is some sort of karmic sacrificial service, feeling as if you have to please a little bit subconsciously, okay? Be mindful of when that energy shows up for you, all right? To understand that again, no, I need to be the star. I gotta detach, okay? It's decentering this figure or this person, this connection, this relationship in your world. And like I'm saying, you are that shining star. You're the North Node here. You are the North Node at the moment, all right? And you're destined to have this breakthrough is what I just heard. Ooh, and I just saw blessing. Yeah, trying. You're destined to have angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. And that is what some people might get a little jealous. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. A little jealous around or a little envious about, because here you are, fiery, bright, sturdy, stable, pushing through, breaking walls, and there are going to be other energies that are stuck. Right? South Node right now active in Virgo Libra. So understand that dichotomy, understand that it's your time. Aries Taurus, it's not about anybody else's timing right now. It's about your timing. This is almost like a prime opportunity for you to really grab the bull by the horns, the bull within you, and steer your chariot where it has to go, okay? So it's be fearless. If I could give you any sort of like encouragement and be a little bit of a cheerleader here for you, be fearless in whatever is burning and whatever's cultivating and whatever this energy is. Just let it take you where it needs to go, right? And it is going to bring you away from your home. It's going to bring you away from your comforts. It's going to bring you away from your family roots. And this is what I think subconsciously a lot of you might be battling with letting go of. Because it's home, it's family, it's the people we know, the people who raised us, the people we should and maybe feel most closest to. And I think there is going to be some sort of, I heard dissecting. Oof, oh boy. Yeah, there's going to be some dissecting, some separation here, okay, between you and people who, yeah, I can't say it enough. They absolutely mean so much to you. But they can't be the center of your world. Right? That's the call. It's like, I have a calling. I have a purpose. I need to go explore what that is. I can't make you and your wants my purpose. And that's tough. That's tough. That's a very, very tough pivot to make. But if anyone's going to do it, it's you. Okay. It's you. I believe in y'all. All right. You got this. And you got the moon. Yeah. Satisfy your emotional needs, nurture yourself and others. And I think that's kind of the perspective Spirit maybe wants you to look at all of this from. Okay, it's what are your emotional needs? We did see the Ten of Cups in the pre-shuffle, right? What does that look like for you? What does it feel like for you? Don't second guess it, don't doubt it. Okay, if it's satisfying, it's satisfying. If it nurtures you, it nurtures you. If someone feels like it shouldn't nurture you, well, that's not really their problem, right? That's not really any of their concern. But there's boundaries here. Yeah, there's going to be strong, strong boundaries you're going to have to set, especially with the home and family. Okay, what else is swirling around Aries Taurus right now in the cosmos, Spirit? What else? Ooh, yes, yes, Queen. Fingers crossed. Extra last purge there. There's that Virgo energy for my members. Integrity, reverence, and service. Yeah. Yeah, I think again, I can't say it enough, and I'm not sure why I'm being so repetitive with it, but that's typically my angels speaking through me when I repeat messages back and forth. But it is these connections, Gemini, the networker, the social butterfly, right? The socialization, Aries Taurus, that I think you've had up to this point is what you are purging, is what you are learning a lot of transcendence practices and moving out of that, right? Especially with the ninth house too and spiritual growth. Oh yeah, you're showing us all how to grow spiritually right now, whether you like it or not, Aries Taurus. And you're being called to do this spiritual growth through integrity, reverence, and service, right? It's not about necessarily selfishness. It's almost kind of like if I don't go and do what's best for me, I can't be a good partner. I can't be a good sibling, daughter, son, uncle, cousin, mother, brother, fill in the titles, right? And it's so interesting too. I'm speaking straight to my members here. For my stems and thorns, I did your weekly oracle message, and you'll see how this resonates. All right, it's gonna upload soon, but that it's gonna tie into this. I could feel. All right, I could feel it. And there you go, Neptune, dream and transcend. So this is what I mean. What's the dream? What's the fire? What's the goal? What are you feeling really excited about right now? What's giving you this kind of like push and motivations to keep going? Channel and steep yourself into that, okay? It's almost like dream bigger, Aries Taurus. I don't know what you've been dreaming about, but whatever it is, go a little bigger. Think a little bigger. Yeah, you got Earth. You definitely got an Ace of Pentacles coming your way. Persistence, patience, and practicality. Something doesn't feel practical about your emotions right now. For some of you guys, it could feel a little wonky, a little, I don't really know what I feel. I don't really know if this is really my dream. Am I living someone else's dream? That's where I feel your mind is at, that Two of Swords. But if you are consistent in pursuing your North Node at this moment, and you're patient with that process, because it's not going to be overnight, right? You keep your integrity, you remain reverent, not only to your higher self, but to God, Source, Allah, however you name it, universe. And that whatever this North Node energy is, you are aligning it with some form of service. Because I feel like that is where that Ten of Cups emotional fulfillment lies, when you know that your passion is actually supporting other people, or thank you, Spirit, maybe not even supporting, but leading. It's about leadership. It's about leadership for you. I mean, if anyone's gonna lead, it's gonna be an Aries Taurus energy. And I feel like you're getting more comfortable with that, and understanding that that leadership is going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's going to pull you out and into new environments. But there doesn't need to be a fear, even if it comes up, right? There's nothing to fear here, Aries Taurus. You are more than capable of making this North Node energy materialize in your life, all right? And it is, because that Ace of Pentacles came in strong, all right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's just see specifically, where is this group of Aries Taurus who will resonate with this reading here, Spirit? The sun. Where are y'all at in the sun right now? Okay, that's good. I do see a lot of success coming up for you here, Aries Taurus. I'm seeing some money. I'm seeing dollar signs, 3 of them. You know how, is that a Yelp, or is that DoorDash? However, they rate with the money signs, like to tell if something's like expensive or kind of on the cheaper side. It's like I'm seeing the money signs light up down the line. So it's getting maybe more and more expensive, or more and more flow of finances is finding you here. Yeah, you got Pluto. So transform you will. Transform you will. All right. What else is tethered here to Aries Taurus? And that's the Scorpion energy. Yeah. Opposite your Taurian vibes. Fifth house, yeah, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. And you've got the 10th house, like I said, money is coming. Okay? Structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. And look at you. Oh, I love it when you guys show up in your oracles. I just love it. It's so satisfying for me. Because I think it's like such a perfect way to just see yourself in the energy. Your independence, your bravery, and your passion is what you need to rely on and lean into in this moment here, okay? All right, let me make sure this is all in view for you all. Okay, you guys can see. Yeah, leading by example. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. So thank you, Spirit. What is going on here with Pluto, the 5th house, and the 10th house? For Aries Taurus, what is this transformation all about? What's this transformation all about? The 2 of Cups and Justice. This is, yeah. That desire to connect deeply, have intimacy. I just heard support. Realizing that maybe the people, again, who you maybe wanted support from, even if it didn't show up, it's going to show up through other people. It's going to show up in new ways. Uh-oh. Are we paused here? I'm sorry. You guys see me? I think we paused. So we got the 2 of Cups that came out for Pluto and transformation. And we've got Justice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, 2 of Cups and Justice here tells me that there have been a lot of wrongs in your relationships, family, friend, lover, yeah, a lot of imbalances. I think that many people are attracted to you, Aries Taurus, because of that leadership. People who are lost, people who don't know what to do, they can count on you to be like, okay, we're going this way. All right, we're going to do it this. Like, because it's how that level of risk and that level of decision making is so natural to you. I think you're dealing with a Libra here, or there's some sort of Libra energy around you. A 7th house energy that's active, right? With Justice. Oh, yeah. Okay, you might be dealing with a Libra. A Libra could have broke your heart, could have juggled you. This could be what you're transforming from. Okay, some sort of relationship, friendship, connection, partnership situation that has to transform. It can't stay the same because it was imbalanced. Clarify the 2 of Cups and Justice for Pluto. Thank you. Yeah, somebody was holding back. Somebody was not willing to give in the ways that you were. Or for some of you, I don't think all of you, but for a few of you, this could be a part of that purging and reflecting where it's like, ooh, maybe I did hold back a little bit too much, or I could have shared more. So there could be that opposite end for some of you guys here too, okay? Only take what resonates as always. But we've got passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. With the 5th house, the Knight of Swords, that's what you're leading with. Let your mind explore all of that creativity, all that passion. Let your mind be playful with this new beginning. Yeah, I mean, it's the 3 of Cups. It's lighthearted. It is, I heard gentle. So there is some sort of ease, I think, that's finding you here. Being able to maybe even clearly communicate your passions, your wants, your desires, okay? Some of you are shifting out. This is could be social networks as well with the 3 of Cups. Some of you are figuring out maybe up to 3 cups that you maybe need to speak your truth with. You need to kind of break off here in order for you to head into this 10th house energy, or in order for you to truly be independent. So maybe you are realizing as well that there has been some codependent energies trying to leech. I heard leech really loud. Leech onto you, that you're going to have to use the Knight of Swords to clear the air, cut the strings, clear up whatever could be muddy, because it could feel like, yeah, it could just be a little unclear around the purpose of these connections. But I think through this transformation, you'll realize at least up to 3 don't necessarily serve your highest good, or at least up to 3 situations are pulling you maybe away from your North Node or keeping you in South Node energy. Yeah, and there's the South Node energy. There's that Gemini that also came out around you, and there's my Aries Taurus pupper barking. So there could even, oh, I was about to say there could be some information that comes out that feels like betrayal. And then the Tower popped out. This could be being betrayed at work or in some sort of career. These could just all talk about career partnerships. Okay. Bosses, co-workers. You got the Queen of Cups, Strength, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. There's that gentle energy. What you are transforming through right now, Aries Taurus, is not easy. I don't want you to feel like you have to make it look easy either. Like we're saying, you're leading by example for the collective right now. Show us the real. Let it be as raw and as authentic and as fiery as it can be, okay? Because that is how it's also going to serve you when you're not trying to make it look a certain way, okay? That's a very big message there for somebody. It's okay to be in a struggle space. It's okay to say, yeah, no, this is a challenge. Yeah, no, I'm climbing a mountain right now. It's not as easy as maybe you're making it look. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe people just feel like things just come so easy to you, and it's like, absolutely not. I work so hard, or it just takes a lot of courage. I have to really lean into that bravery and trust my passion, and trust that I am independent enough, capable enough to make whatever it is come true or come through for you, right? I also get that there is this desire to be nurtured. There's a lot. There's that star. There's a desire to be nurtured, but where I think you want that nurturing from, it might not be available, or yeah, it might not be available, okay? And maybe that's what hurts. Because again, this feels like family. It feels like people who, of course, in a perfect world, an ideal world, and they should support you, should love you unconditionally, but meeting the reality that they don't. And I hate to say that so bluntly, but I think that's the depth of it, because that just churned my solar plexus. Yeah, that just left out a lot of heat. That's the depth of it. So facing a lot of truths here, Aries Taurus, okay? Clarify, look, truth is you gots to go. You got to start a new cycle. You have to get on this North Node path. You don't have to, right? Don't let me pressure you. I hope that's not how that's coming out, but if there's any a time, if you feel any call to say, I need a new beginning, I need a fresh start, I need to try something different, I need to get playful, get passionate, I just need to kind of let the fire run wild, because it's going to burn what can't sustain the heat. And what can't sustain the heat is actually suffocating you. Wow, that's so clear. What can't withstand the heat is actually suffocating you. So you gotta let that fire burn. You do. You absolutely do. And there's the moon. The moon energy. Satisfy your emotional needs emotionally for the sake of your well-being. That fire has to start burning. You gotta let it run wild here, okay? You do. And yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it could, again, it's gonna pull you away from things that no longer serve you, but really even identities that don't serve you as well. Because I almost feel like some of you deal with this, I am this to so-and-so, I'm this to that person, or this at my job. It's like the titles. And again, for my stems and thorns here on YouTube, this week's oracle message will shed a little bit more light on how that is evolving within you, right? But death to the Empress energy in reverse. Death to the situations, the people, the places, and the things that do not nurture you. One thing an Empress upright will do is nurture. It's the purpose. It's love. It's Venus. Everything grows in love. things that don't grow, not in love. You feel me? Okay. So it is a new perspective. Yeah, it is enlightenment. It is seeing some things, some people, some situations, and circumstances that you're in from a new point of view. Pisces Aries energy. Yeah, it's where we're at right now. Okay, so clarify a little bit more of this 5th house and the 10th house. Thank you. It's a decision. It's a decision of what means most. So it's almost kind of like obligation and my freedom, right? Like my freedom to just express. And I'm in the 5th house and it's childlike. It's Leo. It's the sun. It's naked baby on a horse, just living its best life, soaking it all up, right? Joy, success, or structure, discipline. This is what you have to do. That conditioning, that Capricorn, that devil energy, right? This is what you're tied to. This is who you are. You have to fulfill this role for me, or otherwise I'm the Empress in reverse. Baby, they're going to be the Empress in reverse regardless if you do it or not. You know what I mean? And I think some of you, it's that deep. Like, I'll leave that there. Tell me a little bit more. And the star comes back out because why? Because why? You got the 10 of Pentacles, because this is what leads you to the 10 of Pentacles, your North Node. So the question is here, Aries Taurus, are you going to allow people to keep you stuck? Allow situations, circumstances to keep you stagnant? Or are you going to say, I'm going to go jump off this cliff? I'm going to go for the risk. I'm going to get the reward. I'm going to bulldoze through this, because if I don't, I might wither away. And I almost kind of feel that with the death and the Pluto. It's like, we want to make sure you're thriving here, Aries Taurus. This is about you thriving. And it's serious. It's serious. This is about you thriving. And I think in thriving, you are becoming more enlightened around what that really means. It's not just in the career and the finances, which is always awesome. It's also, how do you feel? How's your emotions? Where's your mind at? Where's your mental health? That is also thriving. And I think the things that have clouded those bodies, right? The emotional body, the mental body, are now alarmingly loud. You can't ignore it. There's no way you can ignore it, okay? So again, sending you a lot of love. Big, big hugs here, Aries Taurus, all right? This is a lot of energy to process, a lot of energy to move through. But I am cheering you guys on. You're leading by example. As a collective, we all love you. All right, you got this. All right. And we're going to head over into the extended. We're going to talk a little bit more about this 10 of Pentacles and what that means for your independence and what is this passion. And maybe we'll get a little bit more details around maybe some verbiage, right? What archetypes? Okay, the loner. Yeah. Just for a sneak peek. Like I said, you might have to detach and move away from things that are comfortable, but we're also going to pull from the Spirit Junkie Oracle in this series. A little new, I felt called to it to just get some words of encouragement and affirmations, because this is all hitting everyone, all right? I love you all so, so very much. I hope that you found this reading helpful and insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on and what's to come. Let me know what connected with you in the comments down below. Thank you again to Queen. Thank you, Solar Moon. Thank you, Herbal Angel 777, for being here in the live chat. Thank you to everybody else who tuned in here live with me. And if you want the extended, it will be pinned in the comment down below, all right? But that link to join us over on Patreon is in the description box. And again, we are doing pre-shuffle meditation, channeling messages for this round of astrology readings for YouTube members only. So if you want to tune into that and join us there, that link is also down below. I thank you guys for allowing me to read for you in this moment, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.